Alright, so kind of following up the first video, did a little walk around, a little bit more of the interior here. You can see the interior panels, all real nice. Like I said, I plan to get some rubber mats for the car. You know, that's the factory style. These are, from what I can see, just universal replacements. So you got all your gauges up here. These all seem to function. The water temperature never gets very high. You know, I'm blowing heat. Doesn't seem to do a lot. The gas gauge works. The clock does not work. Oil pressure works. Of course, the tach and the speedo both work. The tach seems to be correct. The speedometer is correct. I've verified it with GPS just to make sure. Cars live long lives. Sometimes transmissions, rear ends get changed. Nope, this one's correct. We've got the, well, Quadso 8. Quadio 8. Sorry, 8-track player. Haven't checked to see if it works. I don't own any 8-tracks. So you've got your little window here for the cigarette lighter and the ashtray. This does not open all the way. And I can also say the ashtray is inoperable. This is your controls for your Astro ventilation. That's the little vents over here. This one's kind of slow to move. Doesn't really move very well. This one's loose. The cable's disconnected. So the Astro ventilation at this point is inoperable. Again, the heat works. This is a non-AC car. So definitely a fair weather car up here in Michigan. It's not really anything that's going to hurt anybody's feelings. But anyway, kind of get away from myself. The point of this was to go ahead and start her up, let everybody hear it. This car does have a full chambered exhaust, which if you know, it's kind of like a straight pipe with like baffled areas inside the pipe to basically act as a muffler, and gives a real nice aggressive sound. But we'll go ahead and start it up. Get that radio off there. Okay. Got a bouncy tach. A lot of old cars, bouncy tach. You know, I don't really know the remedy for that, to be honest with you. You know, at a stable speed, it's fine. Cruising, it's fine. But you know, she bounces a little. Showing 43,139 miles. If this upholstery is original, like I suspect, I could probably believe that. I doubt it's 143,000 mile C3. That'd be a pretty far end of the spectrum thing. But maybe. I highly doubt it. And a neat thing, I'm not sure what all yours had this. You've got a fasten belt light here. Now this is on the honor system. Okay, I fastened my belt, and every time you start the car, push the button. Honor system, my belts are on. You got your wiper switch here, like I said. Those are currently inoperable. Those will need repaired, at least at the time of this video. And unless otherwise stated, you know, that's still the case. But again, you know, the car sounds nice. Definitely a nice muscle car sound. Probably similar to what you'd expect from a glass pack. Definitely got a nice Corvette sound, if you can even hear me. Hopefully you can. But yeah, that's the car. We can pop underneath it real quick. I'm gonna shut it off for that to make sure you can hear me. So we'll pop in and turn off the key. Go ahead and put it in first gear so it doesn't roll on me, because that would be a shame. So the other side of the car, again, pretty solid. Pretty nice. Nice for a driver quality car. You know, again, this isn't showing a lot. The floor pans are all fiberglass. You can kind of see the frame here. You know, we got a little dirt. Really could stand to clean it up. Let me zoom back a little. Maybe there. Okay, maybe. Hopefully you can see it. Real solid, you know. Real clean all the way through. And, you know, anybody who wanted to inspect this, of course, is welcome to do so. It's really the only good way to be able to see, but I guess you know, to a degree, I guess, unless you inspect it, you'll have to take my word for it. Real clean underneath. It's not an easy car to get under. You know, and it's not showroom clean under there. There could be some detailing done underneath the car if someone wanted to. But, you know, I don't know. You know, it depends what you're into. If you're a weekend cruiser guy, of course you'll clean it up, you know. But This isn't a top flight restoration car. You know, it's not a numbers matching car. This is a fun cruiser. So if you're looking for a C3, you know, I like the late C3s. I like the mid C3s. The metal bumper cars, though, kind of always had that special place in my heart. It's the original C3, much more reminiscent of the muscle car era. This one being smack dab in the middle of the muscle car era, being a 68. So you get the cool factor. You can drive around and listen to, you know, the Doors debut album, and that was contemporary when this was new. And you know, same thing with I don't know, Led Zeppelin, you know, Hendrix, whatever you like. Anyway, for me, cars and music go together. Listening to the music of a specific era in a car from the same era, there's no truer way to listen to that. Some people are into records, same thing for them. For me, it's all about the cars, but I'm a car guy. So you can see the chrome here, you know, shows real nice. It really does. There's some pitting. Trim around the taillights real nice. The lettering, you know, generally speaking, I don't know. I'm not an automotive judge, but like I said, you know, there's a little surface rust on the rally wheels if you get up there. But a nice driver, you know. Prices on these are all over. The engine is kind of the make or break. The engine in the year, that's what tells the value. This one's a 68, you know, so definitely got some value being a metal bumper car, but non-numbers matching. You know, who knows? You get an LT1 car, you know, you might be talking 40, 50, maybe 60 grand. Big block cars, same thing. This one, where that falls, is a much more affordable car, and you're getting a lot of the same experience for just way less money. You know, and again, it's a blank slate. You could have a lot of fun with this thing. Something you can keep for years. It's definitely done depreciating, you know. It's been done, actually. I would say the low point for a car like this, probably the 80s, maybe. Early 90s, maybe. And then from there, you know, they've leveled and come back up. And I'm glad that people have kept them in nice condition. This one I actually bought from an older gentleman about hour and a half. Well, it was 70 miles away from home. Mid 70s. He's had it for 18 years. You know, kept it clean. He did the exhaust, some other stuff. It was painted before he got it, so probably in the 90s. He bought it in 03. And you know, it still shows pretty good today. And he'd use it for Sundays, going down and getting coffee for the last 20 years. Local car shows, cruise-ins, going to a buddy's house to play poker, you know, on a Saturday, whatever. Just kind of, I guess I'd say, a stress reliever vehicle, you know. Something to kind of lull away the feelings of the grind throughout the week. But I could rant all day. It's a lot of fun. And you know, anybody who's watching, at the time of this video, you know, the car's not for sale. But if you've been directed here through eBay, then I guess it is. You know, we like to buy and sell cars, have fun. You know, buy them, enjoy them for a while. Fortunately, I'm not wealthy enough to own them all at once. I got a long list of cars. So fiance and I, we really like to you know, find a clean example like this, enjoy it, improve it if we can, or if we need to, and pass it on and kind of make room for the next one, and hope we don't lose a ton of money. But you know, definitely not in here to make it a killing. This is an affordable C3 that a lot of guys can get into, and geez, you know, you might be able to get into this cheaper or equal to the cost of a really nice rubber bumper car, depending on the configuration. An anniversary car or equivalent, you know, you could get into a steel bumper car from kind of a more, I wouldn't say sought after, but maybe sought after, a more sought after era of Corvettes and automotive history and American history in general. So all right, well, I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed a look at the car. One more time for that cool stripe. It just looks good. All right, thank you, everybody.